ってる Okay. Hi. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's remember where I stepped. There are a few optional missions. Check out the armory. And the main mission. If Santos is right, the neural pathways of the specimen will show us the way to the machine. But according to SCAF research logs, the only way to tap into this information is via a specimen probe. Santos thinks the parts I need to build one of these probes can be found in an abandoned excavation site nearby. I have troubles with ammunition.
Despite our every precaution, containment has become a necessity. It is now up to us to make the ultimate sacrifice for the safety of the sovereign colonies that we have sworn to protect. We understand we cannot expect 100% compliance. Therefore, the military arm of this final quarantine campaign will divide into 3 tiers of soldiers on sweep and cleanse duty. The first crew disables all vehicles. The next takes census of the personnel who have obeyed the order and provides assistance to those who have not. The last destroys all data, records, and communications.
What is that?
We will all be.
Okay. For some reason I could see his grenade through the texture.
Okay, Isaac, I am done fucking around here. Danik has ships. We can take one, get out of here. If you care at all about Ellie, you will do this. For her.
Haven't you been paying attention? We're the only hope of saving our entire race.
There is no hope, Isaac. None. The best we can hope for is to survive and get the hell off this planet.
Great. And I was hoping I could get more ammunition here. And this guy is stuck. Oh. Probe gun, all parts collected.
Wow, this looks pretty lethal for science equipment. So what do I do with it?
The research says the scientists took their readings internally. So, I guess we have to pry open the specimen's belly?
Well, that would explain the harpoon guns.
Oh, good.
Somehow I ran out of all stasis. I needed to craft it. Maybe. I forgot about the box. Привет, Лу. Привет. Не пей, они хотят дружить. У меня что-то стали заканчиваться патроны. Аптечек куча. А вот патронов не хватает. Хотя вначале было просто завались. Димашки.
Hey guys, I'm
На
back.
высоком.
Oh, thank God.
Let's get inside this thing before I lose my nerve. So, what needs to happen here?
There's a harpoon gun on either side of the upper catwalk. This is likely how they hoisted the stomach open.
Oh, terrific. I'll head up.
На высоком, но вроде не самый высокий. Есть еще сложнее. Ну да, я помню из первой, второй части там поаккуратнее стрелять. Да я лишний раз не стреляю. Так только. Сейчас, может, эти принесут ресурсов. Да. Принесли.
Who's that?
Don't worry about it.
Dick.
Я думал еще Resident Evil 2 пройти. Там тоже будут проблемы с патронами. Я видел, наверное, человек 5 как играла второй Resident Evil ремейк. Но все равно захотелось там пройти еще раз. Жди новую, но они разные ж. Там. Новые это понятно. Сейчас телефон. Уже второй раз звонили. За 15 минут. С ассасинами нет. Я прошел братство. Скачал уже Revelation. Он не работал. Я нашел, как его починить. Оказывается, там нужно было просто какой-то файл удаляешь. В папке игры. Удаляешь файл, и игра перестает лагать. Да и не по работе так, просто звонили. Как-нибудь на днях, может, начну Revelation. Пока что по порядку. Это не детектор движения. Это типа искать ресурсы. Показывает, где ресурс находится. Дополнительный. Киношно казалось. А, ну, по графике. Да, там графика получше. Даже в Братстве. Я переиграл вторую часть. Потом начал Братство, и в Братстве заметно графика лучше, чем во второй части. Всего лишь спустя год. А сейчас, по сравнению с современными, да, там графика устаревшая. В том же Black Flag. Сейчас графика старая, кажется. А тогда казалось прям крутая. Ну, в Unity резко она прям поднялась. Когда лица не пропадали. Я не понял, куда мне нужно. Pentium 4. Помню рекламу по телевизору. Pentium. Интернет-магазинов или супермаркетов? Реклама как таковых меньше, наверное. Пошли другие источники для зарабатывания или спонсорства каналов. Ну или отблок ставишь, и реклам тоже меньше. Отблоком. Блокирует много чего. Ну не все. На телеке. Я телек давно уже не смотрел.
Whoa, gotta be kidding me.
I'll save it. I'll go inside. I just need you to lower me down.
Yeah, whatever. Get in the cage.
Интернет-родник. Казино. Как там? Казино называлось. В фильмах рекламу вставляли в пиратских. Или топора, или что? Азино. Азино.
Use the gun sensor attachment to locate a nerve cluster. It should ping when you're close.
And then what?
Shoot a probe into it, I suppose. My telemetry should light up and we'll have the location of the machine. Finally, something simple, right?
Right.
I need to find some of the synapses and fire a probe into them to extract the information from the creature's neural network. Смотрел Доктора Кто, а там в одну серию реклама на 40 минут 3 штуки.
All right.
Guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
Hey Betharian, hi. How's it going? This part, you remember? Inside the creature.
Nothing. Need to find a stronger signal ping.
I'm doing alright. Just trying to finish the game slowly. That a lot here on hardcore. I'm playing on hard, but I guess not the hardest. There is one more. Bayarin. Was
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
some kind of new creatures. Imagine hardest difficulty with one life. I would never finish it. No chance. I downloaded Resident Evil 2 remake, the one you played. Yeah, in comparison to original game, it feels so cool to shoot in new Resident Evil. Yeah, I've seen you play it, I've seen some other people play it as well, but yeah, when you play it personally, it's a bit different. They made it very well. Сожран. Now it's the wrong one. This was one of the first games you got all achievements. Oh. Yeah, I have all achievements only in a few casual games, like very easy casual. It feels good, but also so wrong to play old RE games like that. Yeah, original game is different. The controls, the camera. Like, it still makes sense to play original if you like this kind of a camera. Nope, misclick.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Really? I was doing quite well previously, like that was only one part of the game so far I struggled with for a while. But this enemies...
Alright, guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
Only headshot works well. I forgot I chose the wrong weapon. Yup.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Okay, maybe my problem is I used the wrong weapon.
Alright, I guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Isaac, are you all right?
This thing's got one hell of a defense mechanism. Well, did it work?
No, the signal is just a trickle. I can't get a fix on any specific location.
Alright. I'm gonna find another nerve cluster.
Yes, good idea. That should boost the signal.
Let's place it at least like anywhere.
Oh shit, not again. Alright. Come on. Come and get me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Look, I want to get out of here. How's the signal?
Definitely stronger, but
One more?
one more.
This time without attack? Okay.
Isaac, it worked! It worked! I've got a fix on the machine's location.
Santos! Not now!
Is this from the beginning?
Alright, guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough part. I will not save ammunition anymore.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Isaac, are you all right?
This thing's got one hell of a defense mechanism. Well, did it work?
No, the signal is just a trickle. I can't get a fix on any specific location.
Alright. I'm gonna find another nerve cluster.
Yes, good idea. That should boost the signal.
Oh shit, not again. Alright. Come on. Come and get me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Look, I want to get out of here. How's the signal?
Definitely stronger, but
One more?
one more.
Maybe we'll just hide in the
Isaac,
cage.
it worked! It worked! I've got the fix on the machine's location.
Santos, not now!
Maybe it's a bad idea. Yeah, tough.
Alright. Guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
They are too quick. There are too many of them. They run from both sides. I don't know where to hide.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Can I outrun them?
Isaac, are you all right?
This thing's got one hell of a defense mechanism. Well, did it work?
No, the signal is just a trickle. I can't get a fix on any specific location.
All right. I'm gonna find another nerve cluster.
Yes, good idea. That should boost the signal.
Oh shit, not again. All right. Come on. Come and get me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Look, I want to get out of here. How's the signal?
Definitely stronger, but
One more?
one more. Isaac, it worked! It worked! I've got a fix on the machine's location.
Santos! Not now!
Maybe running is not a bad tactic. You got this. Yeah, I think I have more chances now. Maybe not. Did I run out of... I had a lot of med packs. Did I manage to run out of med packs so quickly? Weird.
All right. I guess I just aim the probe and follow the ping. Doesn't sound too hard.
I should have played the normal.
God, Santos, it's moving!
Don't worry, it's quite dead.
You sure about that?
Isaac, are you all right?
This thing's got one hell of a defense mechanism. Well, did it work?
No, the signal is just a trickle. I can't get a fix on any specific location.
All right. I'm gonna find another nerve cluster.
Yes, good idea. That should boost the signal.
Oh shit, not again. All right. Come on. Come and get me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Look, I want to get out of here. How's the signal?
Definitely stronger, but
One more?
one more. worked! It worked! I got a fix on the machine's location.
Santos, not now!
Maybe run in circles.
Okay. That better be the last of them. Santos, please tell me you got what you needed.
Yes, thank you. It will take me a moment to sift through the data.
Fine. I'm gonna head back to the cage.
We found the beginning to the best spot to be in. I see.
Ready when you are, Norton! Norton!
I hope I managed to do it.
Santos, we have a
that was
fix
the
on the
last
machine?
Yes.
wave.
There are thousands of signals, all concentrated far below the planet's surface. That has to be it. There's an entrance further up the mountain beneath a second dig site.
Further up the mountains, there's sheer cliffs.
Well, I saw some climbing gear stored below. Santos and I will start setting up at the base of the cliff. Norton, can you make sure Isaac gets out safely?
Sure. Sure, I'll take care of him. And Ellie,
Yeah.
I love you. You know that, right?
What? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Isaac, meet us at the cliff.
Got it.
He would try to kill me if he wouldn't have been in the same cage.
Norton, open the cage.
Or he still will try.
What?
If you want to die here, now's your chance. I'm taking control of this mission again.
Hey! Where you going?
Saving Ellie. Norton! Norton!
Yeah, I knew it.
Norton!
Ellie, can you hear me? Damn it. He jammed my signal.
I need to change weapons. Where was my shotgun? Archaeologist suit has been unlocked. This one. Yeah, I need a lot of scrap metal. That's the problem. Yeah.
You wouldn't believe the trouble you've saved me.
Nice work.
What? Well, here he is. The marker killer, Isaac Clarke. And here we are. The marker homeworld. You know, I must admit, I almost didn't believe such a place existed. But thanks to your friend, Norton, I finally found it.
That's how they followed us through shock space.
Well, oh, he is a bright one.
All he wants is Isaac. Carver, the rest of us can go home.
You deluded son of a bitch.
Hey! You've got me. Let the others go.
It's a very difficult thing, you know, undoing the damage man has done. Everything we touch, we contaminate, we corrupt. The markers had a plan for us, but we took what should have been a magnificent gift and perverted it.
Jesus, spare us the bullshit.
I've spent an entire lifetime trying to undo the damage man has done. Fighting EarthGov's ongoing research, liberating the markers from those profane testing facilities. And now, I just have one problem left to purge. All of you.
No, you promised me a ship, Danik. We had a deal.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. But I can't afford to leave even one of you left alive. Apologies for misleading you, Captain.
Did that get him?
Here!
Come on! You fucking kidding me?
Move, Norton! Move!
Nice boss fight. Great. Or I was supposed to lose? Or is it a very long death scene? Wait, an underwater section. Inside belly section. It's cool, but it's usually difficult. Like underwater parts of the games usually awful. But that was cool.
You made us come down here. You encouraged her. Now look where we are. Between Danik shooting at us and whatever the fuck that was, what chance have we got?
You betrayed
No,
us!
I tried to save us. You are the real problem here, Clark, but not anymore.
Captain!
Stand down, Sergeant. This is all your fucking fault. She doesn't love you.
He was completely crazy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Come on. He won't stay dead forever, not around here.
What am I gonna tell Ellie?
Hey, you tell her the truth. Now let's go.
I think that's the first time you can actually stump like a important character so far. But he doesn't drop any ammunition. It's funny, I think I have more items after the boss fight than I had before. Ah, bench. BRB in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Thanks.
Isaac. Where's Robert? Is he...
I shot him, Ellie.
What?
I'm sorry. I had no choice.
Norton betrayed us, Ellie. He was ready to kill us. Isaac did what he had to do to save the mission. Come on! We gotta keep moving.
Now there are only 4 of us left! I can't do
They didn't even explain
Then
what
we
happened.
leave you behind. If you can't keep your head, you're a danger to everybody.
You're horrible!
Nobody's leaving anybody. Now, come on. Let's get to the top of this mountain. Together. Together. We're gonna start an avalanche if we all try to climb this.
What do we do?
I'll climb up first and have a look around. Maybe there's a safer route.
I can aim during climbing, but there are enemies. Should be here as well. Where I can shoot fallen rocks.
Ellie, come on. Norton was pointing a gun at my face. I'm sorry.
Is that supposed to make it okay? You never believed in me, or this mission, or us. I had to go find someone else to help me, and now he's dead. You sabotaged it, just like everything else.
What's that supposed to mean? Is that what you really think?
Yes, they brought you here at gunpoint. I guess that's what it took.
I'm not here because someone put a gun to my head.
Yeah, well, Norton's dead because someone put one to his.
I don't like that half of the story in this game is about like arguing about relationships and new boyfriend, old boyfriend. In that regard, the first 2 games were better about his old dead girlfriend. This one is a bit worse. The dialects. ridiculous. They're a planet full of monsters. There is no time to argue about relationships. Yeah, I knew someone is behind me. Yeah, I need to buy med packs.
Guys, I found a cargo cage, but it's wedged into the cliff. I'll try to free it and send it down. Ellie, you hear me?
We see it. Come on, Ellie.
The cage is on its way now. Ellie, can you see it? Ellie!
Oh God! Look out! That's us! Get behind me!
Ah, shit! Try to drive it away!
Ellie! 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 Ellie!
Yeah, now there are enemies here as well. That's funny, they drop items. You can catch it. While climbing at the same time.
Isaac, we're okay. We drove it off.
Oh, thank God.
Look, about Robert. I just don't understand why he would try to kill you.
He blamed me for all the trouble we're in. He kept pushing to go home. I kept pushing to stay.
Right, but the mission is all that matters. I thought Robert understood that.
I'm here for you. I mean that.
That is some weird monster noises. An artifact. Ramsey Bergerac. The soldiers at base camp have taken to calling it the Snow Beast, like it was some sort of modern-day Yeti. The eyewitness descriptions match very closely those of a frozen creature we found at the facility one dig site, and another we are piecing together at facility 2, up on the mountain. It's a curious crustacine? I don't know this word. Something I would expect to find on a deep sea expedition, rather than a trek through a frozen waste. How this one survived where the others did not proves it has a great deal of resilience. If we are going to learn anything about these ancient beings, I must get a closer look. Oh, another scavenger bot. I have 3 now at the same time. That's cool, but there are not so many places.
Okay.
for it. I found another lift point. Still no winch. You guys all right?
So far. We're just at the cage.
It's infested pretty bad up here. I hope I find a winch soon.
Isaac, just be careful. I don't need to lose both you and Robert in the same day.
Thanks, Ellie.
Okay, now I have some spare resources. Increases clip size for self and partner. Crates. Yeah, now it's a very dangerous weapon. So many stasis packs in a row. Like the game hints it will be useful in the near future. Yeah. This time even worse. Many fails.
I found the winch. I'm gonna start it up. Hang on to something.
Wait! I don't like this.
Just talk to me. And don't look down. What's our next step?
Well, we now know that in order to turn off the machine, we'll need some sort of key. The researchers called it the Codex.
Okay. So where is it?
We have to make one.
And how do we do that?
The same way they did 200 years ago. With Rosetta's research. Oh my god!
Take it easy, take it easy. Just blown a fuse. Maybe I can divert power from the lights. So, tell me about this, Rosetta.
Well, we don't know much. Just that the Codex was made from her research.
Where will we find it?
In the facility at the top of this mountain.
Great. See? We're almost done.
Hey Spade, hi. Well, just finishing Dead Space franchise. How are you? Yeah, I have no idea. It's the second time I solved this kind of a puzzle accidentally. In Tarkov after 3 kills. Yeah, I played Tarkov for quite a while. That's a brutal game. It's very fun, but
See, that wasn't
super
so bad.
brutal.
Not bad. I was crying the whole way. Just get me some solid ground under my feet. Oh God! Help me!
Santos! Carla, give me a hand!
too heavy!
No, I got it!
Don't let it take me, please!
Isaac! It's gonna take the whole cliff face down and us with it!
I can reach her. Just hang on to the winch. Santos! Give me your hand!
Isaac, it's too late for that!
Cover now! No! God damn it! I had her!
It was gonna take us all down with it!
Isaac, the cliff's falling apart!
Come on, damn it, give me your hand!
I promised her! I could have reached her if I just had another second!
Why did he need to take his helmet off for that? So we could see his glorious face. Facial animation.
Isaac!
She's gone. Ellie.
Isaac, it was pulling the whole cliff down. You couldn't have saved her. Can you get back up here?
Yeah. I think there's a way up around the side.
What's your favorite map in Tarkov? Where do you go usually? To farm items or kill? Potato the moment they gave him personality. Yeah, he was more cool the first two games. And this one, they just arguing about relationships non-stop. It's weird. The same boss I've fought like 3 times already.
Hey, use that generator to get those harpoons working.
Usually go shoreline if I wanna get exit camped, or customs if I wanna get exit camped. Use the generator, but I guess it's... Use the generator. I was usually pretty lucky. Not so often get camped at the exit, actually. I was usually dying for some other reasons. Привет, Goodman, привет. I've been farming shoreline for a while. Last time I played. And I didn't even know on shoreline on this map there were like 40 special secret places just in the bushes. Like there are a lot of like very small boxes hidden in the bushes, like in the middle of a plain. It's impossible to find if you don't know it exists. Scav stashes, yeah, I didn't know, like I didn't check out the map or some guide or some Wikipedia for that. But yeah, if you know the locations, there are a lot of loot and stuff you can get pretty easily. Just run around the forest. мы про Тарков говорили чуть-чуть. Yeah, the shotgun is very strong. Really. They rebooted the stamina and weight in this game. So your upper torso and lower body has separate stamina bars. Huh. Yeah, I think when I played last time, like half a year ago at least. It was different, maybe. Don't remember separate stamina. I think I played when they added a new map, like some kind of an armory military base with a few block of flats. Just added it. Ah, it just came today. Yeah. I played a long time ago. But the first time I started to play Tarkov was when they added Shoreline. Like there were like just 3 maps in the game before that. Am I doing something wrong with the boss fight? It just doesn't die. At least I have ammunition. I bought a lot of it. Lead him over to the generator, disable him, slow him, then harpoon. I see. I just... maybe let's start... Maybe he will kill me. I have lost a lot of ammunition. This generator?
Hey, use that generator to get those harpoons working.
Oops. Yeah, great. Okay, I have a plan.
Hey, use that generator to get those harpoons working. Try to lure him to those tracking lasers. Use the torque control, quick, he's gonna break free.
Should I hold it or pressing quickly? I guess pressing quickly. Yeah, thanks for hint. I will just keep shooting it. It's so easy. So the boss fight is so quick, actually. You just harpoon him. So easy, it's hard. Welcome to Dead Space. I was just trying to kill it, like without harpoons, and he was regenerating. But if you use harpoons, he dies like in a minute. Да, оказывается, если гарпун использовать, он вообще отвалился за секунду. Hope it. Yeah, but Theron also suggested to cope, maybe. He played it on hard, like the hardest difficulty. I heard 9 sisters tried recently to play the first Dead Space, but I don't think he finished it. Are you playing this game? Что ты имеешь в виду? Планирую эту игру? Not too difficult. I did a melee only, unless guns are mandatory. You're hardcore. I play on hard difficulties usually, but I'm not so hardcore. A melee only here, that's...
It's alright.
That's tough.
You're a good man, Isaac. You did everything you could.
No, I didn't. I gave up, Ellie. I'm so sorry.
This must be the place. But how the hell do we find this Rosetta?
She must have a lab up there someplace. We should look for an office or a set of files, anything with her name on it. We can take that to the entrance. Come on.
Haven't touched this game so much, let's just say after like 5 years. so I still remember most of this game. I would forget probably most of it after 5 years. I guess it's either you have very good memory, or you liked it that much, or you played it for a very long time, if you remember it so well. Because usually if you like something like a lot, you remember it better. I remember The Witcher, like, The Witcher is super long, but I remember it pretty well. Okay, all the quests. Играл ли? На пальце написали иначе. Типа... Are you playing? В настоящее время, типа, я сейчас играю? Ну, да, сейчас я играю. А типа, играл ли я раньше? Present Perfect. Have you played? Играл ли я раньше? Не, я первый раз прохожу. Третью часть я раньше не играл.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
I see a ground route. I'll shoot directions to your rig. We'll meet at the facility.
I don't remember. Have you played Resident Evil 2 remake? Spade. Have you played a remake of Resident Evil 2? Betharian just finished it. He streamed it on hardcore. Yeah, are you waiting for a new one? Resident Evil 3? It's nice they also added like a additional mode, like in Dead by Daylight, for survivors and killer. Gonna be good, yeah. Looks cool. Didn't get to enjoy it properly. The mental breakdown. I understand. I played the game like 20 times at least. I guess you didn't have anything else to play. Будущее Свыла, прошедший уже путать начал. Ну, там... Да, там их много. Там их штук 20 времен, так-то. Будущее можно разными способами искать. На самом деле, будущее можно с помощью Present Simple и Present Continuous сказать. В зависимости в каком контексте. Типа, если это запланированное действие, типа расписание, то можно с помощью Present Simple будущее сказать. Без will. Если собираешься что-то сделать, типа я планирую завтра поехать куда-то, собираюсь. Я завтра собираюсь поехать куда-нибудь. То это делается с помощью Present Continuous. То есть оно выглядит визуально как в настоящее время. Так что там, да. Запутано. Ну, я к репетиторам очень долго ходил. Так что времена вроде запомнил. Очень много заданий делал всяких. Учебники. Became like unbelievably afraid of dying at the time. Yeah, if you have a family. When you have a family, it's different. No ammunition. I did have just like this and wanted to get 100% in it. You got like 200% of it, it seems.
Heads up. Looks like Danica's had time to regroup.
Damn it. How do we find Rosetta if she's been dead for 200 years?
Wait a minute. There. Rosetta Lab. It's here.
Perfect. Send me the coordinates. Now let's hope Danica doesn't find us before we can build this codex.
Half the game in the snow now, so it's a good game for Christmas. Very nice game for Christmas, like in December. No atmosphere of a holiday. Прошлой весной времена изучил, но уже успел забыть. Ну да, нужно пользоваться постоянно. Не забывать. Я немецкий учил, но так, не доучил, не пользуюсь особо. Забывается. Nightmares every night of demons torturing you. Yeah, that's serious. Really vivid dreams, like they would red out glowing wire through your stomach. I don't think I had... No, maybe I had, but just a few dreams of like torturing. I usually have only bad dreams, but like not so hardcore. Like some kind of exams in school or university or something embarrassing, but yeah, demons, that's hardcore. I had something like that when I watched like a year ago. I watched like a dozen horror movies in a week. But that's not because of I have watched too many movies. Therapist, and she helped analyze your dreams and life thoughts. She told you that the dream have about Soviet soldiers being revived by demonic androids, by a faceless man was the symbolism of your anxiety taking over your life. I guess you can say that about any kind of a dream, any kind of a bad dream, that's because of anxiety and that you worry too much or afraid. But the shape of the dream, like Soviet soldiers or demons or Nazis or someone, that's just maybe depends on what you have watched or read about recently. But yeah, it's all about anxiety in the end. Stress.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
Work and family.
Wow, so this is Rosetta's lab, huh?
Oh, finally. And this is an assembly station, according to the controls.
So we're here to assemble a codex. That makes sense.
No. According to this, we're here to assemble Rosetta. They cut her into pieces? Oh my god.
Fuck this day. They sliced her up. Why?
I don't know. But some of the pieces are already in the assembly. I think I see another piece over there.
Can totally destroy you, even kill. Yeah. I know. Rosetta.
What the hell do we do with it?
Well, there should be a receptacle that feeds that into the lab's cataloging system. Yep, over there.
Okay, let me see if I can feed it in.
Great. Okay, I'll see if I can route that to the assembly station. Hold on.
Oh, I saw Betharian. I saw like on a few Russian websites like pictures of Danish special forces, like Navy Marines became popular, and they also posted a few pictures of like the same Danish special military forces exist in Rainbow Six Siege. I just can't remember the name of this military forces. They have a very distinctive look. Like they have a kind of a net over their head. I guess you know. You should know. A Frogman Corpse, yeah, I guess. They have a net, some kind of a net on the helmet. They even made an operative playable in Rainbow Six Siege and in Modern Warfare and in new Call of Duty. There is also one of the characters from this corpse, yeah. It's because I wanted to be alive for your son most of your life, never cared about existence, but as soon as I knew I was going to be dead, after so many years of doctors telling me the chances are low. Yeah, the family changes everything. Now you have responsibility.
So, according to the records, there are 4 more pieces. They were checked
For
out
him.
of storage by Dr. Serrano. Well, there are 3 buildings in the facility, so if there are more pieces, they're either in one or all of them.
Most of the doors were locked down from what I could see.
Yeah, well, you're in luck. Look what I found, a security pass. You want to give it a shot?
Hey, why not?
Great, thanks. Find out what you can about how assembling Rosetta will create a codex. I'll explore the labs and recover the rest of the Rosetta slabs.
Post the pic on Discord. Yeah, the Frogman corpse. Why they have this weird helmet, like with a net? For camouflage reasons? What's the purpose of the net? Huh. Blended. It looks unusual. Like this pictures became popular here. Very stylish. Kind of military corpse. You hide the lines in the head structure like Joe knows. Interesting. Blended. I see.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
It'll make it a lot easier to blend into darkness.
It looks like there are 3 primary buildings in this facility. The one we're in now is biology. There's one for paleontology and one for geological studies.
Which one should I check out first?
It doesn't matter. Just be careful.
Why? You think there's something out there that wants to eat me?
That's not funny.
I know. Isaac out.
Careful with human's middle name. I have quite a lot of resources now. There was a child in the hospital waiting room I was in the other day that surely had COVID.
There's nasty growth everywhere in here. It's blocking some of the doorways.
Is it organic? It says here there's a sterilization system that can destroy organic matter in case of a containment breach.
I'll check it out.
I haven't seen this traps for a long time. In the event of containment failure, sterilization gas must be administered from the nearest sterilization booth. This airtight chambers will protect you from the highly corrosive sterilization gas. All unprotected biological tissue in the affected area will be disintegrated. Okay. Sterilization, almost the same as pronounced in Russian. Almost. At least the first half. Стерилизация. All the words that are the same in Russian kinda confuse me. When I see them, I wanna pronounce in Russian, like I would pronounce in Russian language. Yeah, the shotgun is unbelievably effective, even on long distances. Okay, this kind of a puzzle again.
Lift disabled. Lift online. Lift disabled. Lift online. Lift disabled. Lift online. Lift disabled.
Oops.
Lift online. Lift disabled. Lift online. Lift disabled.
Also, I usually brute force it. At least this one, this kind of a puzzle, I solve it accidentally.
Lift online. Lift disabled. Lift online. Initiating sequence.
Imagine Isaac's PTSD. He was almost crazy. He went almost crazy in the first game. Had hallucinations from the marker. Like real hallucinations. Just forced by some artifact. Yeah, poor Isaac. Oh, this way.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. I now realize why the alien machine was rejecting our codex. The instructions were being garbled by the second set of DNA. Aberration. We found a new specimen today. A pure and intact specimen. Its DNA is completely pristine, and I have high hopes that this is the breakthrough we were looking for.
You'll still have nightmares for the rest of your life. He just doesn't have a break to have nightmares. He constantly has new problems to solve, like every time. New troubles. Don't show in half the details of and reality, of course. Yeah, no, not so advanced yet. Yeah, video games even. Maybe in 2040 still won't be like a real life anyway. Not completely. Yeah, that's a very cool weapon. An artifact. Alexei Obruchev. That's Russian name. Alexei Obruchev. Obruch means like a ring. A huge ring. I suppose the others thought it crude when I tacked poor Private Freeman to the wall and gutted him like a fish, but I felt the point had to be made. And what clear way than to show the evidence directly? The aberration observed in the private skeletal structure and the reorganization of his internal organs show unmistakable similarities to the specimens we fished out of the ice. The same force that twisted his corpses into a deranged killing machine is intrinsic to this planet's evolution. Further, everything appears to be linked to the signal carried by all markers. Even now, the signal can be traced through Freeman's body, making minute changes to his structure and causing his cells to continue living. This may explain how the specimens we have found have remained in such excellent condition after 2 million years in the ice. You went kangaroo hunting one day. Never forget it. I've never hunted, and nor my father, so yeah. I didn't even know people hunt kangaroo. In Australia there is a mass toilet paper buying frenzy. I heard about Japan. In Japan, everybody, like, people bought all the toilet paper, everything. I was just, like, today, a few hours ago, I was in a shop, and there was like tons of toilet paper available. So, no panic here yet. My city. A lot of paper available. Don't even take the toilet paper or the pallets. They roll out the pallet, cut the plastic, and then bam. Russians realize there is no need for toilet paper if you don't have food. Yeah, some people buy like rice or noodles, a lot of them. You can store a lot of rice pretty cheaply for a long time.
I found another piece of Rosetta. I'm sending it your way.
Which piece is it?
It's hard to tell from the cross-section, but it doesn't look like anything I recognize.
Okay, I'll get it prepped when it arrives.
But yeah, cause of a virus. Like E3 was cancelled, lots of other events were cancelled. Sport championships, different movies were postponed for later. So yeah, total panic everywhere already. Worldwide. Only 3 people have died. Yeah, there's not such a high death rate, especially for young people. There is a very low death rate for younger people, as far as I understand. Like most of the victims are usually like senior people. Of course, someone is behind me. I have troubles fighting only if enemies are quick. Or if I try to save ammunition. No one under 10 has died from it, which is very suspicious. I've seen some conspiracy theories, like this virus was made to get rid of old people, so you don't need to pay like a pension. Yeah, like a bioweapon. So like government doesn't have to pay to senior old people.
I know you're out there.
It doesn't work.
You probably think I'm an overzealous crusader. I'm mindlessly following the whim of an angry god. It's an easy conclusion to draw, and I don't fault you for it, but you may be surprised to know that I'm a man of science. A man of fact and reason. Cause and effect. And soon, you'll understand that I'm right. About everything.
Maybe this particular virus is not a bioweapon or wasn't made by any government, but it could be. Totally could be. Like it's I guess it's possible. It could be made artificially somewhere. After all, it's not so difficult to die or to find a way, a new way to die somehow. It's not difficult for humans. An optional mission. This underground barracks must have been used by SCAF to house the men and ammunition that protected the research facility's scientists. What I don't understand is what they needed protection from. There is no evidence of necromorphs in any of the logs I have discovered. Lucky for me, the soldiers were well armed. I bet there are some valuable weapons parts in here. I have enough ammunition and other stuff right now. Weapon that's been unleashed. That said, it doesn't affect anyone who isn't already sick, and it's got markers of SARS and MERS. Close module. American Health Ministry told them to shut down a specific lab in 2017. There is one particular TV channel on Russian television which constantly, like every day, tells about conspiracy theories and bioweapons. So you just don't know who to believe. Because there is tons of misinformation everywhere. Live Chinese whistleblower to do COVID have either gone missing or dead. But I guess, like, ordinary people will never know the truth. Again, these guys. This black weak necromorphs are the worst for me. If they did accidentally let out a bioweapon that breaks the Geneva Convention, no one would ever admit it. I believe no country would ever admit they did something like that. Even if they actually did it. I see. You'd be mad if you admitted, because everyone in the world would want you gone. Yeah. Exactly.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It is well known that the surface of all markers contain glyphs. No one is entirely sure what they mean. They exist as a distinct language we attribute to the markers' creators. However, our deep dig teams are reporting the discovery of another set of glyphs, a new set, found on the structures we've uncovered below the planet's icy crust. I've ordered several artifacts sent up for close inspection. If this is what I think it is, it could change everything.
and into this game is a mind job. I know some spoilers. I've seen some parts of this game before. Like, I know it's not finished. There could be a fourth game, right? And it has kind of a bad ending. I don't remember exactly, but like everything you do right now kinda doesn't matter. We will not be able to know necromorphs from spreading. Yeah, it's EA is weird. They close nice companies, developers. They managed to cancel the few Star Wars games already, like 3. Yeah, I'm not trying to really solve it, I'm just brute forcing again. Kinda. Trying to accidentally solve it. And if it doesn't work, I will try to think. Half of it worked. Oh, it worked? Okay, my method works.
Okay, Ellie. Another one coming your way.
Isaac, these slices, are you sure this is Rosetta?
Only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
Yes, that's optional. Okay, let's check it out. Optional something.
You are entering the barracks of the 163rd. Keep your ID visible.
Hey, Carver. I'm in the barracks of the 163rd. I bet they had access to some pretty cool toys. I'm gonna take a look around.
From Mahat Graves. If it's bunk space you're worried about, you won't have to worry for much longer. I'm taking half of them down with me to the planet once we get ourselves dug in. And as far as manners go, I didn't pick them because they play nice with others. There's a reason they call the 163rd the Reapers. These guys all cut their teeth down at work for us during secessionists riots on Earth. They are the coldest bunch of killers you are ever going to find, and they're my insurance that nothing's going to go wrong. Would you mind telling me why I have to double bunk half the officers on my ship so you can house your freeloading 163rd? They're rude and they don't do a single useful thing aboard my ship. Why are we wasting resources on this frivolous addition to the mission?
Christ. Somebody got chop happy. There are severed heads everywhere.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
If the bodies are still here, so is their stash of weapons. This is too good to pass up.
Legendary. I read it as a legendary suit. Legionary, not legendary. This one. Legendary. I actually have enough for an upgrade. Private K. Myers, I did anything I could to get put on the mission, to go to this frozen wasteland so I could follow the Reapers. It was my chance to get them to notice, and I wasn't going to let anyone stop me. After Private Freeman went missing, I became the new water boy, scrubbed Reaper toilets, made Reaper beds, and cleaned Reaper guns, admiring the notches carved into the stocks of each beautiful weapon. I finally worked up the nerve to ask one of the Reapers if I could join their team. I was ruthless, I was determined, I was ready. He laughed at me just like my drill sergeant back at the boot camp. Then he said I could join if I cleaned the toilets for a week with my bare hands with no shower privileges in between. He said if I could do that, I would have what it takes. What could I do? It was my dream. And he promised, so I did. They could easily make a movie of this game. Yeah, that's true. Good chance. Yeah, it could be pretty awful. It will be something like Prometheus, I guess. Or Doom, the movie Doom, I mean, something like that. Pretty much anything with Dwayne Johnson in it is rubbish. So you don't like him. He's super popular, like he made a lot of money. I mean, movies with him made a lot of money. I guess he made a lot of money as well. An awesome guy, just not a good actor, but yeah, he was a wrestler, so he wasn't an actor originally, so it's to be expected, I guess. Acted easily. But still, WWE is a bit different from movies. I watched Doom a few times. Like, standalone from the game, it's not so bad, it's okay. You don't think about the game. It's kinda okay. I think I watched most of the movies based on games. Which ever came out. Like, I watched Blood Rain by Uwe Boll, I think. Far Cry, that was awful. Far Cry and Blood Rain. Pretty awful. Postal was okay. And Prince of Persia wasn't so bad. Evil. The last movies are super weird. And they are making a Monster Hunter movie, which is just the idea of making a movie on the Monster Hunter game franchises already weird. They needed him to play as Moai for a live action of Moana before he gets too old. Yeah, the Disney, they remake their old movies, but Moana is not old. I don't think they will remake it anytime soon. Oh, bench. I think it's just now almost impossible to make it better. This weapon. Storage? What is that?
Whoa. These guys were ready to take on an entire army.
Isaac, please tell me you're getting out of there now.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find my way back up.
Yeah, I guess I have missed a few storages like that in the game.
You will kill yourself. You will kill yourself.
Okay, I'm lucky now. BRB. BRB. I'm back. Hey 8-bit, hi. Reconsidering the plan to move to Russia solely so she doesn't have to wake up early. Sounds like a bad idea on paper, but as someone who could be asleep right now, it's really a great idea. Must be like 10 or 11 AM? Not so early. Hey 8-bit again. No, not so early. But for the past week, I've been waking up quite early, so I couldn't stream at night because I would get super tired around the usual time I streamed. So yeah, I started early today.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts...
Perfect. You started at 9 my time, so I really should be counting from then.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
Fact, Isaac is mincemeat now. Yeah, I'm smart.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
Activation failure. Reopen gas supply valve to continue.
Okay, so I was right. That's how you do it. How are you? I'm doing... okay. Still minor troubles with health. Not so awful. I've tried to make a new kind of soup today. It's the first time I tried to make a soup at home with shrimps and fish. It turned out quite tasty, and mostly because of a new sauce I found in a shop, kind of a like a from Thailand, Thai cuisine, spicy sauce for fish soup. Kinda like for tom yum soup. So it was successful. A new soup. Turned out okay. Oh, that's a lot of resources. And a lot of stuff. That sounds tasty. Scope. Increased damage. But I guess you just woke up, so nothing special has happened yet. Oh, I saw you play the Frostpunk on Steam. Frostpunk. I streamed it. You probably remember, and I played it again without stream once. Hey Glock. Hey. Frostpunk has some also new updates now. I haven't tried like additional scenario. Was a really nice game. Just when I played it for the first time, there was no reason to replay it. Okay, it's fun to play once. There's like 4 or 5 levels now in Frostpunk? You mean? Or where? It's the reason I was interested in the game. Oh, you played it as well? I see. Yeah, they added like a scenario, like a prequel, when it wasn't so cold, like the beginning of Apocalypse, right? That's a mistake. Yeah, shotgun is really helpful. Your downfall, huh? But I enjoyed it so far. I'm not great at managing all the stuffs yet, but I just started. That's to be expected. I think I managed like to finish the main scenario in the first try, kinda. I survived till the very lowest temperature, but I don't remember exactly if there are like difficulty levels or something you need to choose, show off. I saw 9 play it. So I knew some stuff as well when I started. Alexei Obruchev again. I'm first and foremost a scientist. It is our duty to be bold in our studies. It was therefore my decision to attempt a controlled thaw of an intact specimen. While I'm sure many will miss his antics around camp, I remind my colleagues that it was Private Freeman's decision to volunteer for the duty of handling the specimen while we stood in the protective safety of the control booth. I'm sure we were all surprised when the ancient tissue showed twinges of life once freed from its icy encasement. And no one was more surprised than the poor private when a previously unseen appendage snaked forth from the thawed carcass and into his chest cavity. It may have been Private Freeman's end, but I'm sure he would have been happy knowing science had taken a bold step forward that day. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Spade. Have a good night. We're late. May have run your city into the ground 2 or 3 times now. I think I failed once, then loaded the game earlier. Or I probably finished on the second attempt, barely. Like it was going okay in the middle, and in the end, when the temperature was very low, it was awful. Like everyone was dying, and I barely finished. Just survived. And it counted as a win.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It appears that all the specimens share some common features that are quite surprising. Gills, along with what I presume are swim bladders and collapsible fins. This is quite improbable for a frozen wasteland, unless it was not always frozen. I now believe this planet was once a vast liquid ocean, and that a single, sudden event caused a flash freeze, trapping everything in the ice.
Now I'm working off branches of my more successful second attempt. I kinda remember it and knew some basic stuff from Nine Sisters stream, so when I started my first attempt, I knew some stuff, like some kind of a social technology upgrades, which is better, and how to place buildings, and still failed. And then later it was better. But yeah, it's nice game. I like city building simulators. Like I kinda never streamed them, but I played a lot of city building simulators, like SimCity or Cities Skylines, but they usually don't have a challenge. Except maybe for like speedrun conditions, like build a city very quickly. And Frostpunk has a story. It's a city management simulator, Tycoon, which has an actual like storyline and a challenge and an atmosphere and unusual design, so yeah, it's a good game. At least for
Heads up, Ellie.
15 hours.
See it.
I would I would probably replay it someday. Sure. Plus additional updates. I haven't played it the first time. Someday.
Clark is down there somewhere. Keep scanning.
Oh, crap. Danik's gunships are patrolling the area.
Oh God, don't let them see you.
Oh, wrong way.
Where'd he go?
Zero impulse control since you bought Mario Maker. Huh. I don't know much about it. I think I saw people play it, but I didn't pay much attention.
Moving on to next sector.
I have negative impulse control because I also bought Fire Emblem. Ah, yeah, this one I've seen. Some without spoilers, like. Did it have a discount? I've never finished any Fire Emblem games. They are like it was difficult to get it for me because they were usually on some consoles I don't have. And upon further thought, impulse control is not the term I really mean. Why have you seen? Why the question why? I should not have seen it? Or what? I've seen people play it. I said a few times, like, the worst enemies, like the quickest enemies are the worst. They're the most difficult. And this one is unbelievably quick. I can upgrade suit, I guess. Yeah, I can, but it's expensive. Wait, how much ammunition do I have? Quite a lot. Most of the heavy Nintendo-oriented people I know don't care about Fire Emblem in the slightest. That's weird. Like, I'm totally not Nintendo-oriented. You would somehow be more knowledgeable, but in my mind, like, I'm the person who doesn't particularly like Nintendo, but I thought Fire Emblem Three Houses was one of the most like major games for Nintendo Switch. At least it was more interesting for me than Pokemon or anything else like that. Fire Emblem is nice. It's just the only problem would be it's very long and very slow. Despite seeming unpopular, only the non-Nintendo people are playing it. It's like tactical JRPG. I guess it's the same situation as with Disgaea. Like anime-like tactical strategy RPG. It still exists. They still make new games, but even though it's not so like widely popular, maybe it has its niche, special place. I've played 100% more Fire Emblem than Pokemon. I haven't touched a single Pokemon game. So yeah, yep, you played more than Pokemon. Makes sense. Played Pokemon Stadium games if those arcade ones count. You know, I never stream, but I played a lot of strategy or tactical games, which I usually never streamed. So yeah, Fire Emblem is exactly something like I would play. I did not stream, but I finished, replayed XCOM a few months ago, and Phoenix Point, like a tactical strategy. But yeah, I did not stream. So I hope you enjoy it. Fire Emblem. I've heard it's pretty long. It will take quite a long time to finish. I almost finished this guy. There's like a chapter or a few chapters left. I streamed it 3 times. But it's a very grindy game. From behind. Not fair. Where do they jump from? Even. Yeah, this part is very noisy. I agree. Well, you know, I try to know about all the games which come out. The only ones I don't know about, like this Nintendo, especially Nintendo 3DS puzzle or platformer games. The ones, some of them you played or you bought, you mentioned. That's the only ones I don't really know anything about.
Fact, Isaac, as you can personally attest, man is naturally compelled to create red markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us, perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
I buy weird niche stuff. No one has heard of Henry. That's worth. Yeah, you bought a lot of very niche rare games. I sure know about all the major AAA games coming out, some indie games. Like I watch some videos about indie game lists, or check out Steam. I know about all the RPGs coming out. RPGs or JRPGs. That's... I think I've seen so many videos and so many lists. I know at least, I guess, 90% of RPGs. But yeah, visual novels, puzzles, platformers... No, not all of them. Especially Nintendo, because I don't have it. Disposal services key. I need to crack down on my video game knowledge so I can compete with you. Oh, I've been, like, for the past week, I've been hooked up on this, still hooked up on this videos I sent to you on Discord. This PlayStation UK access, the official PlayStation UK channel. Rob Pearson and some other people. Still, I still cannot stop watching it. I don't know, but I just like their videos. Not exactly like lists of something, just kind of streams or just talking about something. It's been like in August, last August, I found a few channels about Japan, Japanese language. I was watching for like a month these channels, and then I suddenly stopped. I guess I will stop someday watching this channel. Or death. But for some reason, I don't know, the sense of humor, the style, or the voice, or the just personality of this people on the channel, I really like it. Very enjoyable to watch. Maybe because I watched a lot of Russian videos with kind of a... I watched quite a lot of Russian videos about games, like reviews, but in a negative kind of a perspective, like making fun of games even if they are not really bad, just like making fun of every game like it's kinda bad. Or I was watching negative YouTube videos, so I guess I liked this channel, I mean PlayStation Access, because it's kind of a... well, it has a nice atmosphere. Like, they are genuinely just interested and excited about games. Isaac doesn't know how to jump over, so... Ah. Negativity certainly does get me views. Yeah, I watched a few videos, like the worst games of 2019, and there are all the games I liked, like a Devil May Cry or Sekiro or Control, but the video was kind of like a trolling. I guess I get tired of trolling videos, so that's why I really liked this channel for nice, just honest, nice, kind atmosphere.
Okay, that's the last one.
Great. Are you headed back now?
Yep, be there soon.
There! By the door! Everyone, it's over! Marker traitor!
Give up! Isaac, you're not getting out of there alive!
Shut up, Danik!
Used to watch a lot of negative videos, but recently been more aware not to do that. Yeah, it's... you can... if I will judge on my experience, you can get somehow, like... how to say it? You cannot... maybe you will not notice, but maybe... like... I didn't notice, but I started to watch a lot of negative videos, which kinda passively, secretly affect your perspective and view and mood. And I didn't even realize I was watching so much like troll stuff. It affects me. And I didn't realize it for a while. But I needed to watch something nice.
Ellie, how do we know this is even gonna work? Did you find out how they make a codex from all this?
Yeah. It looks like they use magnetomic forensic neurology, which produces a data stream stored in the codex. It's like they lifted the codes of the machine right out of her brain.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least they didn't poke her eye out. I'll be there soon.
Perhaps a lot of my content creators made the negative videos switched away from the style. I was kind of forced to wake up and realize how negative everyone had been. Now I generally avoid when looking for new channels to... Yeah. Like, for example, I watched not only lists, but also videos. There was like a 20-minute video. They were playing... I don't know, how do you call this game? when you have a sticker on your forehead with, for example, a character name, like they stick a sticker with a game character name, and you can only ask yes or no questions, and you have to guess for a few minutes, like who you are. Just I was watching that kind of stuff. Pretty fun.
Isaac, one final fact for you to ponder as you recklessly pursue your own destruction. Were it not for the tampering of EarthGov or these long-dead researchers or you, humanity would have painlessly transcended to our ultimate end, our predestined rebirth. Now, what purpose does all this conversation hope to serve? Well, the next time we see each other, and I shoot you in the face, you will understand why.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. There is a website, like a web...
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
There is a website, a web game called Akinator.
Alright, let's hope we can figure this thing
But
out
how the
before
game
Danik
is
finds
called,
us.
Simple. Leg bones connected to...
I don't know.
Well, you know, whatever the hell that is.
Really, the concept has a name of its own. Yeah, shoot. I have no idea. Yeah, there's for people, not games. It has the same, I mean, concept. Like, it asks you yes or no questions. You can guess people or objects as well. You choose in the beginning if you wanna guess an object, and it asks you something and you answer yes or no or I don't know. So it's basically the same game, the online website for this kind of game, but I still don't remember how it's called. So how to activate?
Okay, so what part is the head?
Head.
Alright, that looks like a... sort of... Alright, it's just a blob, whatever. How are we supposed to piece this thing together?
There must be a trick to it.
I thought you wanted me to try to explain the game concept to Akinator. I know this website for a long time.
I think I see something forming here.
Yeah? Are we getting close?
Hard to tell, but the outline is coming together.
Okay. I understand what I need to do. Okay. James Bond. I guess this is again something I don't know. James Bond. Is this a James Bond game about like a puzzle? A puzzle game about a frog called James Bond. Let's just guess. I have no idea.
Assembly complete. Codex initialization standing by.
Let's see what we got.
I hope we haven't made an immortal 2 million years old creature that will kill us.
Well, here she is. Meet Rosetta.
Where's her face?
She doesn't have a face. It's not even a she. It's an it. Rosetta's an alien.
What? What does that mean?
It means they used an alien brain to unlock the secrets of the alien machine. It's clever. All right, let's see what happens when we activate it. This could get a little weird. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, a little weird.
Oh no. No, we've got it all wrong. This isn't the marker homeworld. The aliens, they found the markers just like us, and it spread. It consumed them. It pulled their bodies into the sky to form the final stage. Oh my God, the moon. The moon is the source of the marker signal, not the machine. The moon is convergence. The aliens, they built the machine to freeze the planet, to keep the moon from becoming whole. If the machine shuts down, everything thaws, and convergence has resumed, not just here, but everywhere the markers have spread.
And this is the key. Turning it all off. Thank you for doing all the heavy lifting.
No! It will home in on Earth's markers and hunt us down. You don't understand what you're doing.
I misunderstood initially, that's true, but it's all quite clear to me now. It's not only mankind's tampering which has hindered our glorious rebirth, but this alien machine as well.
Stay away from that machine, Danik.
No. And now that I have this, I'll be able to turn it off. The natives of this planet chose death over evolution. Now I'll make sure humanity doesn't make the same mistake. We will, all of us, be made whole. Well, come on, kill them! Leave them! We have what we need! Ellie!
Isaac, the Codex!
Oh, the fish. It's also a platformer, so probably not the genre you were expecting. That would be my second guess. Platformer. Released back in 1991. I was going to say has been totally silent till now, but I just found a listing for DS Ports, so maybe there's a deeper history. The series has been basically dead, and certainly don't know who wanted a Switch port. Huh. Oh, I see.
Son of a bitch! You jammed the door!
There's a manual override
It's
system
such
in
an
the
old
control
game.
booth. I can open it from here.
No! You'll never make it out!
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
Fail. Applause.
Son of a bitch! You jammed the door!
There's a manual override system in the control booth. I can open it from here.
No! You'll never make it out!
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
Where? Where should I go? What you doing? I should run somewhere
You jammed the door!
There's a manual override system in the control booth. I can
where
open
there's
it
no
from here.
gas.
No! You'll never make it out!
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
There's gas everywhere. I don't see where I need to go.
Son of a bitch! Jam the door!
There's a manual override system in the control booth. I can open it from here.
No! You'll never make it out!
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
I should probably use my kinetic power maybe on something. I don't know.
Son of a bitch! Jam the door!
There's a manual override system in the control booth. I can open it from here.
No! You'll never make it
This
out!
way is blocked.
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
Or maybe... Okay, let's try again. No?
Jam the door!
There's a manual override system in the control booth. I can open it from here.
No! You'll never make it out!
It's open. Go! I'm right behind you.
I just had to heal, like, run and heal.
Door malfunction.
We gotta shut this door!
That was no trick.
Ellie, come on! Ellie!
It's no good. It's moving too fast. Isaac, do it. Just do it. Isaac! I love you.
Isaac! Hey!
She gave up easily. Yeah.
Dad is still coming! We gotta go! Now! She's all I got. This was her mission. She knew better than anyone how important it was. Now we've got to finish this for her! Got it?
Ah, you've missed the part. I was going to insult your self-preservation, but she's clearly worse. You've missed something in the beginning of the stream. Like, she was seeing a different man for years. And he didn't know this, and this other man, like she was in love with, he betrayed us all. He brought this cult fanatics, this religious zealots, these crazy people here on this planet. Like he betrayed them all. This Isaac and his girlfriend, and he tried to kill us. So we had to kill him. And she was like very sad that her new boyfriend died. And Isaac wasn't her boyfriend anymore. Like there is a whole relationship drama in this game. Like doesn't matter this monsters, aliens, zombies, it doesn't matter. There was another relationship drama. It's also funny that like he's sad right now because like he thinks she was his girlfriend, but just an hour ago she had a different man who died and betrayed us.
Do you got
It's
it? Then let's go!
weird in this game.
Isaac, now!
It's totally unnecessary. Like this whole emphasis on relationships, kinda unnecessary in this horror game.
I left her. Ellie.
Isaac. Hey. Keep it together. Come on, man. Don't fall apart on me. Look, Danik is headed down to that machine. We can't let him shut it down.
Then we're gonna make sure he never gets there. You got that?
All right. Hey. Hey. It looks like Danik unlocked access to all floors.
Where'd he go?
I don't... Where'd he go? I don't know! Jesus.
Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. We're gonna split up. You take floor 1, I'll take floor 2.
Okay.
All right.
All right, just, hey. Keep your head, man. I can't do this without you.
All right.
This is life and death. Who's seeing whom doesn't really matter. Yeah, they were arguing for quite a while. Like, her new boyfriend was jealous that Isaac, he's here, and he's her old boyfriend. Like, the horror game about space zombies, and they were arguing. Half of the dialogues were about being jealous of an old boyfriend. And then basically, she said to him, like, this girl told Isaac she doesn't love him anymore. She loves this new guy. Then, in an hour, new guy betrayed everyone, called the religious fanatics here, and died. And now, an hour later again, now she says she loves him, like, she loves Isaac. She forgot about her previous man. So this is ridiculous. It was nice in the first and second game with his original girlfriend. He had hallucinations about. It made sense. But now in this last one, it's kind of ridiculous sometimes.
Isaac, I know where Danik is going. To get to the machine, he's got to go underground, and there's only one way down, the big silo north of here.
Okay, I'm updating my locator. I'll meet you there.
He killed himself. Relationship drama is the real horror of this Phase 3. Yeah, I didn't know the story will be like that here. Then I read a comment somewhere about ridiculous relationships storyline, the last Dead Space, and yeah, they were right. I agree. They're all crazy that they worried more about being jealous in the situation like that. Normal people would forget about being jealous. They would think about reviving. Do not have played the game if you knew the real plot was about a massive romance. It still has nice gameplay. Anyway. During the apocalypse. I threw away ammunition.
Stand your ground! We will be reborn! There he is! Fire!
It doesn't work. It says it's the wrong way. Oh, it works now. Okay. Didn't work until I killed enemies. That makes sense. Elevator only moves when there is one living entity in its vicinity. Just slowly away. Every time multiple people want to use the elevator, we have to have a duel to the death.